our February book nook, and I've got a wide variety of books to share with you. The first one is titled Yellow Butterfly. And this book, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce the author's name, but let me tell you what he wrote about this book. Every Ukrainian is working and doing their best to bring victory over the Russian terrorists. As an illustrator, I am committed to doing my part. This book is about faith, hope, and the belief that after the war, after our victory, life will go on, everything will be restored. We will live in a new peaceful Ukraine. The memories of those who died in this war will help us heal, and yellow butterflies will flutter freely in free Ukraine. Portions of the proceeds from the sale of this book do go to the Universal Reading Foundation, but you can borrow it here. This is a book without words. And in addition to being a book about what's happening in Ukraine right now and the hopes for the future, I love that in the back of it, there's also tips for how to share a wordless book with your little one, and also how to have a conversation about the content of the book. And it is absolutely beautiful. Your little one may or may not be ready for this, but the illustrations are very, very powerful. This is kind of in the middle of the book, just to give you an idea of the style. Okay, the next book I wanted to let you guys know about is this one. It's titled Baptized in the Water, Becoming a Member of God's Family. It's written by Glennis Nellis and illustrated by Anna Kazemi. And it's just a story about baptism in the Christian faith. It's got some lovely illustrations inside it. And for those of you who are interested in books like these, this is a new one and it looks fabulous. Another book I wanted to make sure you guys had on your radar is this one. It's titled Brave Like Mom. And this is a good story if you have little ones in your life who may have a parent who is fighting an illness, specifically maybe even an illness like cancer, because this is a lovely story about a girl who wants to be brave like her mom, and her mom is many things. She is fierce, she is strong, she is brave, and she does lots of things. Looks like she runs big, tough races, but she's also, sometimes she has to go to the hospital and have treatment. And it's really, really great for talking about those things. It's very appropriate for children. And the little girl talks about how she's learning to be brave like her mom is. It's also a great window into having a conversation to get started. Here's the author's note in the back. While Brave Like Mom is a work of fiction, the real-life, fierce, cancer-fighting mom whose spirit is captured on these pages is the author's sister-in-law, Nicole. She lit up a room with her smile, her laughter spread like sunshine. She often answered texts with a simple flex emoji. And she fought for every moment she spent with her girls, defying expectations before succumbing to the disease in January 2020. My sister-in-law was strong and brave and fierce, as are so many families with a loved one battling a life-threatening disease. I wrote this story for Nicole and share it with the hope that everyone who reads this book will be as inspired by her strength and love as all of us who are blessed to know her. And again, this is not a sad book. This is a very hopeful book. The author is Monica Acker and the illustrator is Pine Kim. So if you know anybody that this book might be helpful for, I hope you point them to your local library. Another book, I read this for the first time today, is titled The Upside Down Hat. And this book could be a great discussion starter for gratitude and how we are strong even when the things that we think mean a lot to us go away. There's still a lot of meaning to be found in simple things. You could even grow to love something like your cat. Illustrations are great. It's a story of a young boy who loses everything one morning except for his cat. But it too is a hopeful, positive story and a good conversation starter for lots of feelings and maybe talking about gratitude. February is also Black History Month, so I wanted to highlight some books that feature Black or African Americans in them. This is a new one that is just fun. This is Firefighter Flow by Andrea Zimmerman with pictures by Dan Iaccarino. Dan's illustrations are, you kind of know it's his illustrations. He's definitely got a style. This book is great for all the little ones in your life who might be slightly obsessed with firefighters and firefighting. The illustrations are clear, uncomplicated, and fun. Hey, yo, Firefighter Flo, you're a hero, you're a pro. And so it tells the story of Firefighter Flo as she wakes up the firefighters in the middle of the night to go and fight a fire with lots of bravery and skill. And Flo is a wonderful, wonderful leader. Love it. Look at her. She freed the scared pup and she picked it right up. This book we've actually had here since September 22, but it's titled Magnolia Flower. This is a story by Zora Neale Hurston, but it's been adapted for a storybook format by Ibram X. Kendi, who's written a lot of books and things lately that have been very popular. It's illustrated by Love is Wise, and it tells a little bit of the family history and the story of Zora Neale Hurston. And that's all the books I have for us this month. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you found something helpful here. But if not, come back next month and maybe you'll be interested in one of the books that we talk about then. Have a great day, and I'll see you in March. Bye.